When it comes to caring for our pets and wildlife here in Central Illinois, we have such a great resource that's right nearby. A team that studies upon the latest treatments for our furry friends. And joining us for Critters Uncaged today from the U of I Wildlife Medical Clinic, we're so excited to have Dr. Spencer Keogh back. Dr. Keogh, thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Okay, so last time you were here, you were sitting actually right here in this spot. We were talking all things hedgehogs, whether or not they would make a great pet or not. But today we're actually talking about the Wildlife Medical Clinic and all of the fun things that you have this summer. So tell me about this summer program.
Yeah, so the Wildlife Medicine Clinic at University of Illinois is student-run, so it's mainly run by the second and third year veterinary students. And throughout the year, they may see anywhere from 1,500 patients to about 2,000 animal patients. And during the 3 months of the summer, those cases really ramp up, and we actually see about half of those cases during that time period.
Well, okay, let me stop you right there. Why do the cases ramp up in the summer months?
Well, we have a lot of babies being born in the spring, and orphaned or injured babies get brought in. It's also a time when a lot of people are outdoors. They may be more likely to find injured wildlife or sick wildlife, and so we just get a higher influx of cases that come in during that time.
So with the higher increase of patients being seen there at the Wildlife Medical Clinic, how does that work, though, when students are either graduating or going home for the summer?
Yeah, so we typically have a team of about 100 volunteers and students, and during the summer months we drop down to a skeleton crew of about 8 to 10 people, but they still manage to handle all the cases that come in through the door. It's mainly run by the students and then supervised by the resident and intern and faculty members there, so we're all kind of working as a very cohesive team.
So how does that work, though, with the 8 students that are left behind? Do they choose to stay for maybe like some extra school credit, or how does that work? Because how do you decide who stays and who gets to go home? Because it's like a job, right?
It is. It's a very, very busy and demanding job. So they apply for it, and so we select them based on their experience and their scheduling and how much time they've spent in the clinic. And so they will spend the whole summer there and see the cases coming in from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m.
Wow.
Sometimes we'll have 2 different shifts, so we'll have a morning shift of students and an evening shift of students, and then the house officers and faculty are sort of overseeing it throughout the day.
Well, what a great opportunity, though, for those students to have such a, I guess, be in demand there at the Wildlife Medical Clinic with all the extra animals that are coming through your doors. I'm sure they're learning lots this summer.
They are. It's very hands-on. They get to be sort of primary case managers, which is invaluable experience when you're learning how to be a doctor, and it really gets them prepped and gets some novel experience before their 4th year when they're clinical in the hospital students. They may see cases ranging from injured orphaned infants that need to be fed every couple hours to more complicated orthopedic surgeries, soft tissue surgeries, diagnostic workups on endangered animals. So the caseload runs the gambit.
And you get the fun job of overseeing it all.
Yep, I do. It is very enjoyable, which is a big part of the reason I came here to the University of Illinois was...
Well, very good. I know when we've been out there, you've got this brand new outdoor space for people to come and check out the ambassador animals. Does that shut down in the summer, or can families still come in and check out the animals there?
Nope, families can still come check out the animals, and in the near future, we're going to be actually putting in some sort of stadium seating so that we can do a little bit more involved discussions about the ambassador animals and educational talks.
Well, that sounds fun. Very, a great opportunity to learn some more and maybe speak one-on-one with your caretakers there at the Wildlife Medical Clinic. All right, so if people come across some sort of orphaned, injured wildlife creature, y'all are open, so they can get in touch with you and get some help. Okay.
Absolutely.
Dr. Keogh, we appreciate your time this afternoon. There's a look at the Wildlife Medical Clinic's Facebook page in case you do run across some little animal that might need some help, or their website with all of their contact information, and we'll have that on our website, CILiving.tv.